Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Danganronpa V3. Today we're going back into the trial. Well, okay, we're going back to Monokuma and Cubs Theater, even though there's no more Cubs. And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theater segment began. But with all the Monocubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. I mean, you could have just made it the Monokuma segment, dog.
The flashback light became the motive.
Yeah?
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair,
Sure.
I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
I mean, that makes sense. You're the ultimate assassin.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought.
You thought we were naive?
I
Why?
knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Okay.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Okay.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance.
I guess, yeah, that would be surprising.
Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in.
Would that work with you at the pilot seat?
I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Okay. So yeah, for some reason I would think like the controls wouldn't work, or like the remote control wouldn't work for like a mech if you're at the pilot seat, because couldn't you just like, override it from inside? Then again, Maki probably wouldn't know how to do that unless she was trained to do that. But still.
That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
Yeah.
I wanted
Like
to
the one
confess
from the
his
last trial
true
with
intentions
instantaneous.
before he died.
So, okay. Why would he do that though?
And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
But if he's gonna die, why would he do that?
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind.
I mean, yeah, and then discount him as being the mastermind if you played all the other Danganronpa games.
Especially with that message in the courtyard.
So is that just like a pen, or did he chisel that in?
Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
That sounds familiar.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
I mean, I'm not one to take Kokichi's side, but if I was shot and told that I had a set amount of time to live, I wouldn't tell you shit. Like, at all. And actually, if I was a remnant of despair, that'd probably make me happier holding that information for you, because now I know that it would cause you some despair knowing that you'll never actually have the truth.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind.
I mean, dog. That's putting a freaking bullseye on your back.
Do you love killing that much?
Ultimate assassin.
Shut up, you asshole!
Emotional ultimate assassin.
I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then, what?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
Probably because he doesn't want Maki to be the Blackened?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison.
I mean, the dude has said he doesn't want Maki killing him. I mean, that could have been a charade or anything like that, but still. He has said before, Maki, you can't kill, right? He doesn't want you to kill.
I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time.
See, actually, that would have been a good bargaining chip. If you shot Kokichi and be like, hey, I need to confess everything and I'll give you this antidote. And then when he confesses everything, you give him the antidote, then you shoot him again, so he's poisoned again.
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito.
Okay. Dots?
When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window.
Okay.
Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote!
Why does this picture look so goddamn hilarious?
After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
That's not gonna stop him. That would probably just make me do it faster.
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Why would he stop?
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap.
Does the antidote work that quickly?
Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
Victim shaming. I like it.
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
I mean, dog. Is she just killing you now?
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
How did you drink that antidote, though? Maybe they were just lazy. Like, you didn't take the cap off.
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Maki, roll. Just hurry up and run.
Run where?
Run. And live. You gotta live.
No, I mean, if she actually is the black in here, dog, she gonna die.
But I refuse to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered.
Okay. No, that's right. The bomb didn't work on the control panel. I was like, didn't you have a bomb that you could have just used to get back in there?
I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
Well, that kind of seems like a huge waste, and a fuck you for me.
So that's what happened.
I'm gonna kill everyone here to stop the killing game once and for all and get revenge on Kokichi. I mean, you're all gonna be dead, so, you know, you're welcome.
Then Kokichi, knowing
Maybe she doesn't
what
even care about
knew,
the killing game anymore. She just
still
wants to kill
helped Maki
Kokichi.
cover up her crime.
At the same time, fuck you, because I want to live.
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him?
Are you just allowed to take that knife into the class trial?
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer.
Well, some friends are weird.
You fucking asshole!
Yeah.
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal.
I mean, that's true.
Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
Would Monokuma allow that happen? Maybe.
So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together.
Yeah, screw that.
Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Seeing how this is the start of the second part of the trial, I'm assuming Maki's not actually the Blackened, so we're gonna just keep going.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Okay. Part of the testimony, Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up is drinking the antidote? Nope. Okay. I saw him do it. There's no doubt. Everyone's staring at me. I screwed up. They think I'm a fraud. Oh shit! I have very little health. Maki being the black ink cookie. Well, this? Okay, no.
Oh no!
So, the control panel then? Because I could totally see Kaito protecting Kokichi.
That's it.
If his character is actually his character, right?
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
We heard him before saying that, you know, he doesn't want Maki kill anyone, right?
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Okay.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
What is that? Can we hear the alarm from our rooms? Is that what you're
I was
implying?
too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Be a pretty shitty sensor.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy.
Thank you.
If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
And why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
Is it okay? When you say hidden truth, are you implying Maki's still lying to us? Or are you saying that her story is accurate, but there's still something else going on? Because either of those could still be the case. That's right, there must be a reason, there must be some kind of reason behind all those oddities. There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Okay. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Okay. I mean,
I did attempt to enter.
did she have another electro bomb? Is that what we're implying
destroy
to?
the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
I mean, yeah, I
Maybe
guess.
it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Oops.
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with it?
I mean, it did look like it was
Any more
clawed
lies?
up. You're not gonna tell any more lies. Sounds like something a liar would say, Maki. It seems like the alarm system itself was working properly. So, what can we learn from that?
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to
Each can only be used once. There are 3 made. Kokichi had 2 and Maki had 1. I
destroy
mean,
the control panel with my knife.
sure.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you
Give me
had
the
approached the
thing.
shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Well, no.
It was just
Oh,
broken.
no, that wasn't wrong. It was
Perhaps turned to a
blocked.
special setting?
That is a contradiction, though, because we know there were. Is it a contradiction? So we're assuming Maki might have had another Maki bomb? No, an electro bomb.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm
Try it.
100%
Okay.
That's wrong! There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb.
But Maki
Oh,
only had
shit,
one
sorry.
bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Okay.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb?
It's a good question.
I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. They can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
Okay.
What?
The main objective of Kokichi using the electro bomb was. Oh, disable the press's safety function. I just thought that never worked to begin with.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
I'm not gonna lie, to be honest, I kind of thought there was no safety function, just because, you know, Monokuma is Monokuma, and, well, it's a video game, so I wouldn't be surprised if one of these idiots, at the time Kibo, would lay underneath the goddamn thing to try it, right? But, you know, I guess there was a safety function.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, It means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? The mastermind killing gang, Kaito's cause of death, credibility of the death video. I guess. I mean, it could be 2 or 3. But I get this?
That's it!
Alright.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Yes, the cause of death could now be... like the hydraulic press?
This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could've?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
How long does Strike 9 take to kill you, though? Is it like I know it's not instantaneous. It's lethal. Is it like 20 minutes? 30 minutes? Hour?
If that's the case, it
That would
means
be
the one
hell.
who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
Dying slowly for an hour? Oof.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
Thoughts?
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too.
Maybe?
Right, Shuichi?
Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? I'm just gonna say it's possible. Okay, no, I guess it's not possible.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
I said it's not possible, apparently.
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan.
Dope.
The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Do you not have... You have a voice inside you that's probably Makoto, Kibo, so just use that.
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
I don't think it's voting time. It's only been 24 minutes. What? I'm not voting. No. No. You don't want me to vote here, do you? I ain't voting. It's voting time. throw out all the evidence and just pick one of these two. Can I choose like someone that's already dead? I'm not voting. Time up.
Hey, that's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
You're goddamn right.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh?
Dots?
Yes, of course.
Do you not know who the culprit is?
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
Normally I'd say you're just playing, but maybe you actually don't.
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either. If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
Okay. So that just shows he's not the mastermind then. Not that I thought he was.
Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I mean, probably.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electro bomb to scramble whatever that was. The electro bomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
What if they were wired?
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosomes... Yes, the exosols weren't protecting Monokuma.
Well, yeah, clearly. They were holding him hostage. They were bullying. They were admiring. They were watching him.
That's it. They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
At the time, the exiles were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area.
Also wouldn't have been
watching
circling him
us.
either.
But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exosol, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, a class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it will be fair to all participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion,
Shit, Wackio?
Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us.
And the dude's the ultimate liar, so...
Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How'd we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Yeah?
Well, Monokuma?
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies.
That's true.
Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us! Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Ah.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Gasp. What a twist.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Of course it was. It's what he does.
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Do you want to know? I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, Kay. That's how you know he's lying.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Mew's remote control.
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack.
Oh, shit.
Isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fucking press the button. You say that again.
Kokichi just slapped.
No, this one.
Also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device. Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
I gotta unmap that button on the back of my controller, because it's getting kind of annoying for me, and I can imagine how annoying it is for you.
Fairness has nothing to do with it.
But
I
also,
offered up that info purely
I want to
as
have a talk
spite.
with Mew. Mew, you gave me your panties. You could have gave me some hints about this controller and the electro hammer and shit like that. At the very least, you could have let me take one of the exosols as my own personal mech.
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
And it seems like one of them is fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
Yes. That's why I told you guys to break his knees and jaw.
By pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi.
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Well, it could be anyone in this room. Or hell, it could be anyone that's dead.
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
Or there could be no mastermind. What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
I mean, yes I do.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko Inoshima, but that can't be it. She's dead. I mean, that wouldn't fucking stop her, dog. You have to play part 2 for that. We've never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who's planned the killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track.
I mean, this game loves its callbacks, so it's probably someone that died. Shit, is it gonna be Rontaro? Maybe. Let's just keep going.
This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to
That's a
Monokuma.
horrible idea.
But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Monokuma just gonna go with whoever we vote?
To do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Okay. Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win.
Well, yeah. But if you lose, don't throw a little hissy fit online, please.
But what's
Makes you look like an
considered
idiot.
winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
That's the least odd part about this trial.
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have.
That's bullshit! We have a game room!
At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair. Whatevs. Let's just get this started.
So you don't know what that is, right? Because you've said that a few times. Is it because you weren't there for the flashback light?
If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
Thanks? What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Oh, great. Are we going to forgive him for all his past deeds because friendship is magic? Ultimate Despair Headmaster.
Who invited you?
Kokichi did!
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway.
It's what he does, yeah.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Come on now. So another for a second there, I actually thought Suichi was like, wow, so robophobia really does exist. So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. The evidence you couldn't wrap your head around? What's the question? What evidence couldn't I wrap my head around? I only got 40 seconds left, so shit. No, that's pretty clear. Yeah, maybe, because I still don't think this is actual video of, like, Kaito dying.
This is it!
Okay.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
Can we watch it again, too? Thank you.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim.
Okay, but why does this camera work if the electro bomb's there, too, by the way?
But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it.
Yeah, because it's not like we're trying to solve how he died, right? We're trying to solve who the Blackened is. So well, okay. That still leaves just two people left, right? Because without a body, we wouldn't know if he died from the poison from Mahi or being crushed by Kokichi. So I guess that still limits us to two people, and we could go from there.
Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. You get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Huh? Really?
He is kind of cute for a murder bot.
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking a video of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Victim? I didn't see a V there. Can you do that again, Light? V. I. Okay, so yeah, it is definitely victim. Why would I do M there? Also, an upside down M, so it makes it look like a goddamn... I don't know how to spell victim, apparently. Need a T. Now I need an upside down M. Thank you.
I see now.
The victim.
Huh?
Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died.
Yeah?
Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim.
Because of the code. But at the same time, we found Kokichi's clothes. Now we have an exile that has the ability to sound and act like both Kaito and Kokichi, so yeah.
That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
Oh shit, what if they're both dead? And this is just like an AI
Other dead bodies that got
exisal.
crushed by the hydraulic press?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
Oh, yeah, that's true, but where would you find them?
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed.
No! Why'd it stop, though? It was what I said, right? Oh my god! So they stopped the video there, paused it, and then they... Oh shit, dog.
In the footage, would they have been able to switch the victim?
But what does that mean?
And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause.
And pause.
Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
That's true, dog.
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible.
Unless you pause the video when that hydraulic press stopped for a second.
Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that?
The pause button.
See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Dots.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
Oh, you're not trying to kill us all anymore? Oh, that's great.
So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
I don't think she minds.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Then let's all talk it over together.
Together. We are family. And don't forget, you're not alone. And don't try to do everything yourself, even if you're the only one that actually gets anything done. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends. This friendship is magic.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
Bullshit.
That's probably another lie.
Yeah.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
Pause. They paused it.
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time. Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
Absolutely fair. A trick to that video. right there. What could it be? What's suspicious about that? Is this the Xenogear music?
There must
Do
be
we have
some
another?
trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
Okay.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
No.
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off.
No,
about
this
that
isn't
video
the perjury
when the
music.
hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yes! Yes!
See? That the video was shot at another location?
What is it?
Other
Himiko!
bright ideas?
No.
Come on, everybody, speak up!
Oh, that's so cute. I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue. If we put our heads together, we can find the smallest hope. We won't fall into despair.
There must.
Yeah, okay. We gotta go to Kibo. I don't know why I stopped fast forwarding to shoot that.
Something's off about that video to me.
Okay, wait for
When
it.
the hydraulic press.
I agree.
Break.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
We almost killed Kibo. He had his eyes closed. How the hell did you figure that out, dog?
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
Because you're not alive.
but in the video,
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
Yep.
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. Oh, okay. The controller? Do this? No, that didn't work. What the hell is this? Oh, an exile? So it's gotta be the panel then, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to do oh man. No? Oh, you son of a beeswax. There we go. No! The controller? Oops. Okay. Oh, we gotta do these now. Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay, sure.
I see it.
Why not the control? Why not the control panel?
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
Okay.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
Was that not the controller that he used to control like the exiles? That was actually a control panel for the thing? Okay, whatever.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Dots?
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time.
Pause button.
That's true.
Pause button.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Pause button! While the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
Yeah, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. What? We got another one of these? Okay. I don't mind these ones. These aren't that bad. They could be better. He says as he screws up his positioning. No, we can't really do anything else there, huh? It's a bomb. Yeah, it's the camera. It's the pause button, baby. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. We're gonna have a few there. Really? Okay. Well, whatever. Screw you then. We have plenty of time. Here? No. Here? Okay.
I see it!
Complete.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press.
Pause the video camera?
Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press.
I mean, I guess stopping it at the same time, too. I'm thinking more like recording software, because, like, I'm looking at OBS right now. I could pause this recording and then start it back up again, and you guys would only hear, like, a slight musical delay. I never use the pause feature on it, because I edit my shit anyways. Like, even if I don't have to make any actual edits, I still compress, like, the audio and the video quality so that I don't upload a 20 gig video to YouTube and take up all my day.
After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
So yeah, actually that works too. You can pause it and you can stop it. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's not like it starts like with a freaking title screen or anything like that.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
Bullshit!
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera could... But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Yep.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
I wasn't really agreeing with Samugi. I was just saying yep because I pressed the A button too fast again on that other comment, so I was just trying to ignore it. Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? What the hell were you talking about? Now I get it, the trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there, so they stopped the camera at the same time, the camera didn't seem odd to me. Ah, okay. Me mentioned that. Here?
There!
There? Yeah. Why was that odd, though?
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time,
Yeah.
you would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle.
What do you mean unnatural angle? If Kokichi was the one manning the press, he would have to be standing there manning the press and looking down on it.
If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
They're not shooting it for freaking a movie or YouTube, dog. Actually, it wouldn't matter if they were shooting it for YouTube. It doesn't matter what angles you have for
Such an
that.
odd angle. Then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Kimiko, she's done an alright job in these class trials.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
She's put in as much effort as everyone else, aside from Suichi.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
He can make whatever reference he wants, alright?
Then, that logic is correct, right?
He could have said a bag of holding too.
Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
You did a fantastic job, but wait a minute. Dots.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind.
He's
so
not, though.
Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
I mean, they don't say they
Well,
can't.
I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
He's part of the team now.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body,
Also wouldn't be the first time that's happened in a Danganronpa game.
that is impossible. All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places
That actually
with?
makes me feel bad. Oh, I was kind of hoping... I don't know why. I was kind of hoping to get to, like, bury them or something. Like, give Kaede a proper burial. Dots. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were really the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was Kokichi. The other person in the hangar. What? If it wasn't an old body, it could only be Dots.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time, which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Hangman's Gambit start. Oh shit, okay. How were the bodies swapped? What? Okay, this is the same. Okay, is it victim again? What would the... It's not swapped. I'm totally missed that T. Then I. Then upside down M. It's not swapped. It's replace? No, it'd be replaced. Ugh. Not replace. Well, that's the first time we've ever seen like an H, right? In this little game. That could be helped. It's helped. Alright. Onion L. I need a P. I need a P, please. Thank you. I mean, yeah.
What do you mean?
So were they in on it together? That's not one of the things I thought of, actually, to be quite honest.
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped,
Were they naked when they did this? Because both of their
then the
clothes...
person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim.
Okay, so Kokichi was naked. Because Kaito removed at least his jacket. And then they flushed Kokichi's clothes.
To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Yeah. But wouldn't the culprit be the blue one and the victim be the pink one? So when you said it before, you should have said the victim was recording the culprit. You know what? Just go. It's fine.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point.
And the fact that Kokichi didn't actually take the cap off the antidote.
Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
Dots. The culprit of this case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit inside the exile is... It can only be them. Decide.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means Kokichi was operating
At the very
hydraulic
least, he
press
took his
and
shirt
camera
off as well.
at first. If the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is... Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced.
No, you're supposed to say Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only
I
way
mean, who
to
else
make
could it
this make
possibly be if
sense.
it's not Maki who killed one of them, right?
My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Huh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth
I'm
gets
pretty sure,
different.
judging by that picture we've seen, he didn't
Mhm.
actually drink
He
the
was just
antidote.
running away from
Unless the
fact.
artists are just lazy. Or wanted to save money.
I don't understand.
One or the other. Dots. Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away. and trying to sacrifice my life, so screw you.
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
No, that's a lie.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exercise.
How about this? Monokuma,
Kaito! I saw
rip open
Kokichi
that
drink the
lid.
antidote. There's no mistake. Kaito is dead.
Not yet, but wait for the trial to be over.
I killed Kaito.
I mean, if you vote right, you will.
There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Ah, I thought so. Maki's trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? Can't imagine Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover the truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him.
Oh,
drink it
are they
right
actually
in front
both going
of
to be
you,
dead, like I was
but
saying
you
earlier?
couldn't confirm he actually did it.
But what? How would they have an AI set up for it? So that's impossible.
So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
Well, next time you gotta find the body for that first. Are you? Oh, hi.
I killed Kaito!
Oop.
You're the one who's wrong.
No, I'm never wrong. Except when I'm wrong.
died from
And
my
missing
poison
all of
arrow.
that shit.
There's no other possibility.
I'm so bad at this game.
What do you know?
I know everything. Except the stuff I don't know.
I killed Kaito!
Oh man, I'm so
You're the one
bad
who's
at
wrong.
this game.
He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
Okay, that one was pretty dope. I will admit that.
What do you
Not
know?
that one though.
I killed
Ah,
Kaito! You're the one who's
I think you're supposed to say I killed Kaito, Luminary of the Stars.
He died. It doesn't matter what you say.
I mean, it kind of does.
I'm telling you, this is the truth.
I could always use my fever time,
But
huh?
you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying.
I know, I'm pretty great, right?
It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth.
Getting better as we go.
I
Oh,
was
we're at the end of the
scene.
dungeon.
So
Screw
I
that
know
one up.
I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now.
You
I
should
wanted
be.
to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
Don't reveal the truth. I'm gonna
I know
reveal the
what
truth.
I was
I don't know
at
what the hell that
scene,
thing is.
So I know I'm not wrong.
Man, I got a lot of
I'm
health
sorry I
here,
kept
huh?
quiet till now. I
Oh
wanted
shit.
to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
What? I
I
hit
knew what I
those.
saw. I
Personal
was at the
space,
scene.
Maki.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now.
I mean, you're trying to kill me right now? I'm not happy
I
about
didn't
that.
kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
Oh, you're running away from the truth.
I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
It ends here. Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
Yeah, you saw in the picture, you didn't take the cap off.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
Okay. Okay, so they weren't in it together. But when Kokichi didn't drink the antidote, that means Maki would have been the Blacken for killing Kokichi. So Kaito killed him?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together.
Maybe?
Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life.
He didn't have to. Well, okay, if he wanted to spare Maki, he had to, but he didn't have to.
That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us.
He's kind of a dick.
You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Why would he go that far?
It kind of seems pointless, right?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what.
But you never would know.
But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Monokuma, rip open that goddamn Excel.
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
At least she's honest.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
Horrible choice, really. If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. Determine the reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit.
I can see him being like, okay, I don't want Maki to be responsible for another murder, like trying to rehabilitate her for being an assassin, so, you know, I'll kill Kokichi and go along with his plans.
I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Closing argument. Alright, so what do we have here? So we got hit the Exil, the only antidote, trail of blood, and electro bomb. Okay, so hit the Exile after receiving from Himiko. So here, okay, the only antidote. Here. Okay, trail of blood. You drank the antidote. What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? Why was Kokichi dragged along the ground? Wait, what? What do you mean, why? You mean what was left behind? So anyways, the culprit on the press Assembled the crossbow. Drank the antidote. Kokichi in the press. Ah, he did have his shirt off. So... Here. Okay. Then we go all the way... up... here. Good stuff. Assemble the crossbow. Here? No. No. Here. And then all the way down. Ha. So it was... So they weren't working together the entire time. Okay. Kokichi's clothes were flushed down the toilet. Sure. And then the culprit's left arm. Yeah. Okay. Kokichi's back, which would be right. No, yeah, it was. Okay. I thought it said the first time she shot him. Maybe it was. Oh, there. Okay. And last but not least, Kokichi's right arm. Has to be the only one here, right? Okay. Actually, so Kaito shot him first.
Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached
super
the hangar,
sneakily,
she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab.
man, that case does not look like that, by the way. It looks like a duffel bag.
Going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering.
Yeah.
Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside.
I'm so jealous that multiple people has gotten to ride these and I haven't.
She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit...
I mean, yeah, that probably hurt like
Kokichi's
hell.
right arm.
Should run for the neck.
If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote.
I mean, you could have shot him in the nuts, too. That probably wouldn't have been fatal. Would have hurt like a bitch, though.
While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
Doesn't look like she's leaping.
The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back.
How did that
no
not
warm
paralyze him? It's like right on the spinal cord, dog.
The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strychnine poison.
It really took a lot for me not to say strychnine.
The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died.
Which is just weird.
But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow.
Yeah.
Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The strychnine poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both.
Kokichi seems to be taking it a lot better, being shot twice, one, and having an arrow in his spinal cord.
But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind.
I mean, Monokuma could have just been like, yeah, fuck it, whoever you vote for is the one that's Blackened.
Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window.
Ooh.
But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched
Yeah, I
it.
thought she said she threw that into the window.
Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon.
It's my bear bomb.
An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours.
2 hours.
Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place.
Okay, but like, why did his camera work then? Whatever. So I'm assuming.
After
Okay,
detonating the electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote.
So are we to assume that Monokuma's cameras don't record locally? They just record over like Wi-Fi? Like they don't just... Because, one, that's dumb. And two, why? Okay, whatever, sure.
In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request.
I mean, is that the only reason he helped him? Because he saved his life? So he's not helping them to make it so that...
It's a generous term. It was more like blackmail.
He's not doing it to save Maki from being blackened?
In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an
Because I'm not gonna lie,
plan.
that's way less cool. Like, I definitely think it would be pretty dope of him to be like, okay, I don't want Maki to be the blackened, so I'll do this. But if he's just like, oh, you saved my life, I guess I'll help you do this. But everyone's life's at risk.
There was a lot to prepare, and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created.
Okay, but he was fine a second ago.
Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic
I wouldn't
press
wanna
came
be
down
there.
slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button.
That was the pause button.
simultaneously.
Goddamn right.
The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim.
It looked like they switched shirts as well, but sure.
The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera.
Just you left the tripod there?
And tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out.
Why flush
Press the
clothes,
The
though?
culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's
That makes
clothes.
no sense. You could have just left it in the press
They
with
climbed
them.
inside of an exisal to
It's
hide
big enough.
and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it?
You're looking rather evil there, by the way, Kaito.
Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
No, Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man! Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions!
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Would he?
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
God, no! No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside the exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma, or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up.
That doesn't stop us from voting, dog.
So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible. It's the actual truth.
Monokuma, get the other exiles in here to rip off that goddamn roof.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith.
What?
That's what I feel right now.
Okay.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
You're goddamn right you do.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time
It's
be?
voting time.
If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see, so that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. So that's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time.
I'm still
shall
voting
we?
for Kaito, dog.
Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Am I the mastermind? I just don't know it? Now I know the whole truth and nothing but the truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From the point on, it's not about logic, it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito, not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
What? Why?
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
Yeah, right? It's already been an hour and 40 minutes, dog.
You see, before we vote, there's...
I was really hoping to get like 2 episodes done today. That's not happening.
I just need you all to listen.
Okay. Non-stop debate.
All right, let's pin this down.
Oh, it's... what?
Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kokichi's the one who died. The
Uh-huh.
culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
I want to see Kokichi during the entire investigation up until the cause trial. Kaito is trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So, to put my faith in him, this is the only way. Everything that we've determined up to now, what if I turned it all on its head? Yes, I need a lie.
Alright, let's pin this down.
Okay, but hold the fuck on for a second. What do you mean? I don't have enough health to actually go through everything and look for the lie. So, what do we have? We have Monokuma Final,
Who is inside
Kaito's
that
Code,
exisal?
Poison, Strict,
Kaito, right?
Close.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Murder
Kokichi's
video.
the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Okay.
Isn't that correct?
So there's only like,
Of course not! I would never die!
there was only one place we can use a truth bullet, right?
Shuichi.
What is that? No, we can't see that there. Sure.
Alright, let's pin this down.
Kaito's,
Who
Koichi's
is
uniform,
inside that exisal?
Poison,
Kaito, right?
Antidote.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
Kaito's clothes,
Kaito
no.
standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Oh, am I not losing health?
Of course not!
Kokichi
I
spotted.
would never die!
Oh no, I am totally losing health.
I trust Shuichi.
And this was survival video, right, when we lied? Does that stay the same?
Alright,
That probably stays the same. What is the Monokuma lie?
let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
That makes no sense.
Kaito,
I have not much health left.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Oh man, I don't know. Okay. Let's
Who is inside that exisal?
we gotta start making some choices here.
Kaito, right?
So I have
That's what you
enough
said,
for
isn't it?
probably 3, then I can retry,
Kokichi's the one who
but
died. And the culprit is
so this
Kaito
is what
standing right
Kokichi's
there.
like appearance or spotted. This is
Of course not! I would never die!
oops. This is
I trust Shuichi.
Antidote, Kaito's uniform or something like that.
Alright, let's pin this down.
Let's try appearance or spotted. What the hell is called? Okay, good.
I'll reveal the truth. Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yeah, I see ghosts, I guess.
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all.
What? What, guess I'll kill the goddamn trial
He
anyways?
wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting.
And I just went along with it.
But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like
Out of all the
this.
dumb lies I've ever done, this is the worst.
I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on. Why did you wait until now to mention this?
Because I'm lying!
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really? I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do so, then I'll stand by him. This is stupid. I believe in Kaito. I believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
Everyone, please. Don't vote for
I'm
Kaito.
voting for Kaito if I get the choice, dog.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exocell. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
See? He's just gonna execute us anyways.
I'm not wrong.
Oh, we're wrong.
We can't vote for Kaito.
I'm voting for fucking Kaito, dog.
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over. If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
So, it really was
Yeah!
him?
Yes! After all the work we put into, yes, it is him.
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting.
Oh, and I'm voting for your ass, too, with no hesitation.
Don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it?
Yeah, I understand. That's what we
I'm
proved.
the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else.
Yeah, I'm pretty great. Voting time, please.
All you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off.
Pretty sure
It's
Magi's still not
voting
spotless. She is the ultimate
time!
assassin. What the hell are you? Get down. Voting time. See that, Kaito? No goddamn hesitation.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Yeah, shocker.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Verdict. Really should like grayed out some of these portraits, right? Like they're no longer available. Can I have some of those coins? Oh, I gotta be there? Hey, I got both of the back rats. A lot of points, I still get an A. I get a C? I did mess up a lot on that one. Alright, that's fair.
Well,
If the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up. And the blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Moda, Luminary of the Stars. You got it all right. So you all got it right, huh? Even Suichi Magiro voted for me without hesitation. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know,
But man, it was hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. He did a pretty poor job of it at first, too. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
gee.
Wow, he screwed up himself then, because he seriously didn't sound like Kokichi at the beginning of the trial. Seriously, look at that huge script. He wrote the whole thing. He even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, though, right? I mean, I think I called you out on it a little bit.
Come on, man.
And come on, guys, don't look so sad. You guys got it right, it's all good.
Why?
Huh? Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game. So why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki. Was he protecting Kaito? Well, why was she protecting Kaito, or just believing in him like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it is just like Suichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean...
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
Hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind. That was a lie. I was only pretending to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? You all fell for it, but you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control. I had Mew make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard, using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why'd you do all that? The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it?
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it was end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh,
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's action too.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind. But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be?
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted.
Huh?
What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback light, so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along? They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was the remnant of despair?
Okay.
Kokichi expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Host Week Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined the fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about the flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyways, like I was saying,
you know...
then who was the true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either. But it doesn't matter. We can't lose. The game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I was on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw them off the mastermind? Well, it's not that difficult, Kaito. I need you to kill me.
What? I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Makirola or Kokichi was the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But...
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know...
Even if Monokuma or the true mastermind, even if it's Monokuma or true mastermind, they can't break the rules of this place. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one's watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this game in the first place.
But
Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules, and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
which
Which means Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So this is some kind of show? But who'd we be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right, the flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
Nah.
But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this last trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong, why he relied on Shuichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said, if this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. A death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who is watching this?
Hey,
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys all cooperated with me.
Well.
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then,
Then here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind,
incomprehensible.
then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him? I'm not gonna spill the beams on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that. Why are you just so cute?
What?
Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway. It's kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Huh?
What?
Jeez.
Jeez, I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you? I figured you'd act that way, but are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki will become the Blackened, and her crime will be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
And that happens, and Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Damn it, that's playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote? I am the ultimate supreme leader. There's no depths I won't sink through. Even though I have to sacrifice myself. Anyways, it's our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this.
That's why you have to kill me.
game.
So we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace. Ah, crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude. But you know,
At least
I wasn't boring,
wasn't
right?
boring, right?
No, sorry, Kokichi, I didn't know you were speaking there.
that punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me? Nah, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin the killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Cause I'm out of time.
What?
Time?
Could it be?
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it any...
My bad.
My bad. That was a lie.
Huh?
A lie? That's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limits just talking. No, it can't be.
But you
I mean, he's
know.
gonna get executed anyways. But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. If he was fine during the medical exams, then that means...
Could it be?
This might be of the virus.
What?
Virus?
If I remember correctly,
Oh shit, if it's a virus, put on a goddamn mask and get away from me. Good lord. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Host Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we came so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be?
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it. But weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't...
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher
to
project.
tell you the truth,
You couldn't have been affected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
what did you say?
What? Kato's infected with the virus? But how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know.
When I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so
Kokichi left me with this whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. I knew Shuichi would see right through it to the end.
Huh?
What?
well done.
That's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Kaito, did you?
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even when I messed up stuff during the trial, I knew Shuichi would see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I expect from my sidekick.
why?
If you knew I'd see through it, why?
Then...
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then then you shouldn't have gone that far. It wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Why?
I mean...
Because of this plan of Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind,
Got it.
we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's got to be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
But
You talk as if he was your partner, when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed at him. He made us go through so much crap to the end, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey!
It's getting harder to breathe, so please can you...
Hey, so...
Hey, can I ask you one thing? You want to ruin the killing game, but... You kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun? I didn't think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
Huh?
You little... The bastards who created this game to toy with our lives and the shits just enjoying it, they all piss me off.
Shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Huh?
Kokichi said that. And it could have been a lie, too. He probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him. Is it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears. I wonder which it is. A lie or a truth? Even now at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, right? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. He was the ultimate liar! That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now finally, I need to apologize to Suichi.
Huh?
What, me?
I mean...
To be honest, I was jealous of you. Understandable. I'm awesome. Jealous?
That's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, I know. And I got frustrated.
My bad.
And that's why I was so harsh on you, my bad.
That's wrong.
Hey, no, Kaito, that's not true. No, it's true. Yeah, I accept your apology.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you take responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... I had a lot of blood. Kaito?
Kaito! What?
Kaito, are you okay? It doesn't matter if he's okay. He's about to be executed. How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay!
You sure are, Bracco! Because it's punishment time! Punishment? I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
Oh, you plan to get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyways from the start.
indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
Oh, stop.
Kaito,
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito.
that's it.
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you. I don't think it matters, dog. Foo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
What was that?
That was a laugh. What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
I was just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. You know what I mean?
Huh?
What? When life ends, those closest to it mourn it. But if you could somehow recycle that life, those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice.
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey,
What are you talking about?
Hey!
All right, kids, time for your grand re-entrance. So they're all back. I like that reference.
huh?
I'm Monotaro, and no matter how you read it or spell it, it's still Monotaro. What the? That's totally a lie.
By the way,
What the hell's going on? I could have sworn there was more used chumps before. Hell yeah! Fuck if I know. Let's destroy Monodam now. That sad sack has bummed me the fuck out. Dots.
What did you say?
What the? Weren't all the monocubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those old monocubs are destroyed. These monocubs are the latest models. They still get their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters.
thank you so
But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What's that?
You brought them back on a whim like that?
You
You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the monocubs, But finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think. Finding other people?
Oh, well.
I got no idea what's going on, or what any of this means, but that's right!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! We're so fucking lovable and shit, except Monodam, of course. Dots.
Hey, hey!
Oh, do you know what else this means? Now that the Monocubs are back, I got my Exiles entourage protecting me again. Want to defy me now? This is bad. If you got the Exiles again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
It doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end. Stop. Even if you fight the Exiles, you'll just get killed, damn it. The remote control and the last electro bombs were crushing the press.
No.
That's a waste. Why would you do that? No, I won't give up. Mahiro, enough already. I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Mahiro before either.
What?
Ew. And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Mahiro. Horrible timing, because I'm about to die. Maki.
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Mahiro, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing. But I...
Hey, so...
Mahiro, I asked you before, what's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And that wasn't the reason you tried to distance yourself. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from the others?
That's right.
You said you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, right? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang. Are you gonna blow up?
Okay.
Alright, Kaito, I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in. Yeah, I'll endure it. I can't cry, even if I wanted to. Oh, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and... I thought he was about to apologize to Kibo for being insensitive for his robo-kind, but no. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do!
Dong dong dong.
Oh my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
Hey,
But let me just say this to the true mastermind control Monokuma.
get ready.
You better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you.
Ugh,
That's all.
please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please don't worry.
Shuichi.
And Suichi, never forget, you're not alone. You have friends. As fleeting as they are, apparently, don't try to do anything yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Kaito.
The impossible is possible.
You sound really healthy there. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Kaito. Oh, man.
Maki roll.
How are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. That's impossible. I can't. Of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
Let's end this with a bang.
I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Alright.
Okay.
You're not gonna tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready.
Well, screw you. I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time.
I mean, I don't think it matters the way you die, as long as you just die, right? I mean, how are you gonna stop it, too? Oh! This is from the first game. This is actually the first one we saw. Isn't this just giving him what he wants, though? He wants to go to space. Oh. Okay, that's a good one. Are you gonna melt him in the Earth's core? Oh. Accurate. Oh, you are sending him to space. Well, he gave him what he wanted. Error confirmed. Execution failed. What do you mean? He looked rather dead. Thanks. What? No, that seems like the execution. I mean, he's not skull and bones, but he's dead. You seem mad, so I'm assuming it failed. What does that mean? Kaito. Kibo, you alright, dog? You're missing your... Well, I was gonna say your hair, but apparently not.
Right?
Kibo, are you okay? You get hit by that debris when you protected...
Well,
I'm fine. More importantly...
hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Yeah?
What do you mean Kaito won?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die by your execution. Oh, so
Okay.
that's what you care about? That's right! Kaito wasn't killed by you!
Yeah.
It's Kaito's victory. We lost? I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, no shit!
Hey,
Oh, ain't it right in the school regulations?
Right.
The killing game will go on until there's just one blackened or two spotless. Oh, okay. I just thought it was just had to be two people. So it either has to be two spotless or one black. Okay. Shit, are we actually getting down to that? Okay. School regulations. So you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
that's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game.
That's it.
And to give Kaito his death a meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
You're right.
Yeah, we're not gonna let anyone else die. Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over. Dots. Oh shit, is Kibo gonna be the next one to try something? You can cut this tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyways?
Well, actually...
I feel like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all.
Pops!
Yo, Pops, fill us in. We want to help you out. Oh, Monosuke is acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points. Oh, brownies would be awesome. I just can't help myself around you cute little cubs. Gather around, kids. I'll spend a whole month telling you about what happened. A whole month? Won't that take longer than the whole chapter? Well, we're just breaking fourth walls now, huh?
my
I'll tell you all about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on home and wait for me at home.
So long, farewell!
Alright, see ya. Huh? Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you your reward for working so hard.
Why you?
We don't want it. Just go away.
You're really bugging.
You know what? By the way, I don't know where you got the idea this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way. Nah, this game's gonna keep going on and on for a long time. During his ranting, Monokuma took out a flashback light. So he's forcing us on it.
What?
Huh? What did you just do?
what?
Was that flashback light? What was that flashback light just now?
Could it be?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remember anything. This flashback light has a special effect. You don't remember soon enough. You remember the spear that is the only choice you have. And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end. And then Monokuma left. He declared that the killing game would continue. Declared there is no hope. Declared that this episode is over 2 hours and 15 minutes. Can I save? After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaito's gone. And not just Kaito, Kokichi too. I don't really care about that one though. Someone we all trusted and someone none of us trusted. We lost both of them. But it wasn't all for nothing, because we're drawing ever closer to discovering the true mastermind. The killing game will never end. If it's Junko again, I'm gonna have questions. If it's gonna be like a cyber Junko, never ever. As long as I'm around, I'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep going. I mean, honestly, I kind of thought you were going to lean into, like, Rantaro being, like, the mastermind as, like, a repeat of the killing game where, like, the first person to die... Oh, I guess, technically, she was the second person. Oh, shit, Kaede? No, maybe. But no, probably not. Well, we'll see. That's just simple supply and demand.
Such despair.
That didn't sound like Junko. Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard. The place where Kaito and I would train together for like a few days. My heart felt crushed, all the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking into my chest. But still I stood there.
Well...
What are you doing? Standing here? Kinda hoping a save point comes up? Ah, Maki.
Hey.
So you came too?
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
What?
For what? I was the one who drove Kaito to a corner. Just like Kaede, I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well...
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Hey.
Are you lonely now that Kaito is gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad I don't know what to do. I mean, I never hung out with the guy aside from these workout parts, but sure. The only reason I'm still alive now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't been my friend, I would have...
That's right.
Me too. Can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tell him that that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he's did.
You're right.
Yeah. I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah. So you guys were here after all.
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you'd be here because I cast a spell to find you.
Ah,
Smoogie, Himiko. If you don't mind, can we join you in your training?
huh?
I'll train you all from the ground up so we can end this killing game together. We're going to end this together.
Yeah.
Himiko and I promise Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
All right.
We can't afford to lose despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said there is no hope anywhere, but he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. Himiko. Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. That's right, I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They all gave us their hope. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. There's not that many of us left. There's 5 of, yeah. There's 5 of us, right? Yeah. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, I'm just stuck in a killing game. There's nothing to worry about.
'Cause, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Can I save? It's been a while. Hey! Oh, by the way, what happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo? I don't know. What is that guy off doing? I don't think a robot really needs to do any training. But the rest of us are here. I kind of wish he'd come too.
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing. I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore.
Uh-oh.
All I hear now is silence.
Because you get hit by a rock?
That silence means my will is now my own.
Oh no. Are you gonna go Terminator on our asses?
Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair.
Okay. Good. No one here is called John Connor either, so...
I will end this.
Cool.
No matter what, I will force this to end.
Okay.
This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
You turn into fucking Mega Man?
And I will destroy it.
Okay. Maybe tone it down a bit, Kibo. Let's talk about that hope and free will shit. All right. Oh, okay. That's fine too, I guess. Can we go inside? Well, okay. So Kibo apparently lost his inner voice and decided to fucking destroy everything. That's fine, I guess. Could have really pulled out the big guns maybe a little bit sooner and shot down the exocells when we needed you to. Signing off. Thank you for the code. I do like your code, actually. I apparently underestimated how much of an effect you actually had on the party, though, because I found you mostly annoying. No offense, you were an alright guy. Like, I didn't hate you or anything like that, Kaito, but I found most of your stick during the trials really annoying and very unhelpful. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you have my video so I can check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.